Hey guys, Gina here. Today we're going to work through an intermediate classical Pilates mat class. Today's workout is going to be body weight only, and we're going to move straight through the intermediate mat order. So let's go ahead and let's get started flat on our backs. Lie yourself down in the center of the mat. Pull the knees into your chest. Before we get straight into the bulk of the mat work, let's go ahead and warm up our core and our powerhouse with some footwork. Bring your arms nice and long by your side. Walk your fingertips forward to the front of the mat. Spiral your triceps down. Really press your chest down onto the mat. Feel like you're trying to make your top half of your torso nice and heavy. Good. Now lengthen the tail, make your bottom half nice and heavy. Stretch your heels out to your working level, heels together, toes apart. Zip up through the back of the legs and lower your heels to your working level. 10 times, bend the knees into the chest and extend out to the working level. Good. In, out, out, out. Keep that nice, steady rhythm. The more you pull the knees into the chest, feel like you're pulling your stomach off of your thighs to make room. And then the further your heels go away from you, you pull your stomach to the mat to ground the bottom half of your torso. Let's go for 3, and 2, and 1. Now keep the knees into your chest for just a moment. Slide the hands behind the hamstrings. Curl up through the head, neck, and shoulders. Now press your heels up just above your hips so they're at 90 degrees. Press the back of the legs into your hands. Let that help you anchor through the tail and then deepen your upper C curve. Reach your fingertips forward. Start to pump for the 100. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now try and spiral that little spot where the hamstrings meet the glutes together. And from there, start to lower your legs down to that last spot where you can keep your whole torso down onto the mat. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. There should be no air bubbles in your back. Make sure your low back is nice and flat on the mat. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 3 more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep pumping the arms nice and strong. Fingertips stay zipped together like you're bouncing a ball. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. Exhale, hold. Now lower your feet down towards the mat. Lower down through the head, neck, and shoulders. Flex your feet. Make the back of your legs nice and long and think of that as extra surface space to press your legs down into the mat. Bring your arms straight up. Head comes into the window of your arms for the roll up. Roll yourself up one bone at a time. On this first one, give yourself a nice stretch. Now pull the tops of your toes to your nose, send the heels away, and get nice and long through your back body as you roll down one bone at a time. Reach back, reach up. Now using your strength, not your momentum, you pull yourself up and you lengthen past your toes. Fingertips stay forward, belly pulls back. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Ah, good. 4 more. Inhale up, exhale over, and stretch, stretch, stretch. I like to imagine that I have, this is very silly, but one of those MMA belts. You know, at like the end of a match, the winner gets those big belts. Pull your belly off to ground yourself forward and reach. Good. 1 more just like that. Get nice and long on the mat. Up and over and stretch. Here you can go ahead and give yourself a nice little stretch here. Roll yourself on down. Bend the right knee into your chest, preparing for some leg circles. Keep the left leg flexed like you're standing on the ground. And then slide the hand behind your right hamstring. And 3 times, go ahead and stretch to the back of the leg. Point the toe and hold. A little external rotation of your thigh. Press your palms down into the mat. Cross the right leg over your center line and down, around, and up. Down, around, and up. Prioritize the stability of your low back here and paint circles on the ceiling. Down, around, and up, and hold. Can you stand through that left leg a little bit more? Try and press your left hamstring into the mat. Get longer through your right inner thigh and 5 circles in the opposite direction, down, around, and up. down, around, and up. Really hollow your stomach into the mat with every rotation, down, around, and up, and down, around, and up. Flex through the right foot, lead with the hamstring as you lower your heel down towards the mat. Point the left toe and bend the knee into the chest. Pull your knee into your armpit. Give yourself a juicy hip flexor stretch. Slide the hands behind the left hamstring, and 3 times bend and extend. Just wake up through the back of the leg and limber the hamstrings. On your 3rd one, hold. Find a nice little external rotation of your thigh. Cross the leg over your midline, circle down, around, and pause it at the top. Down, around, and up. You could think of the down, around as the fun part and the up as the work. Down, around, and belly to the mat. Down, around, and zip it up. Down, around, and up, and hold. Reverse. Make those circles as big or as small as you can keep your torso still on the mat. Always remember, when you prioritize stability, all your dreams will come true. Nice and controlled on the mat. Down, around, and up, and hold. Bend the knee into your chest. Give yourself a nice little stretch. Now a fun little transition for you. Go ahead and stretch the left leg up towards the ceiling, hands behind the hamstring. Nod the chin to the chest. Pull yourself up to seated for rolling like a ball. Slide yourself a little bit further forward so you have more room on the mat. Bend the knees into the chest. Grab for the ankles. Hover, balance on your tailbone here. Keep the chin to the chest. Scoop the tail under to roll back. And lift through your belly to balance at the top. Good, scoop the tail under, massage through your spine. Try and get your tailbone to the ceiling and pull your belly off of your thighs to balance at the top. Roll back and lift through your center line to balance. 3 more. Bottoms up and find that control at the top. Good, 2 more like that. Whee! And up, hold. Really try and keep those heels from plopping down at the front. And balance, beautiful. Lower the heels down, give yourself a little scoop back, extend that left leg out nice and long, and hug the right knee into the chest. Keep that left heel reaching as you guide yourself down. Good, just to the tips of the shoulder blades. Good, and then go ahead and switch the legs out with control for the single straight leg stretch. Switch, get the left leg nice and long. Pull the knee into the chest. Good, now find a little bit of rhythm here and switch. Pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. Go for 2 more to each side. Last one, hold both these into the chest. Now everyone inhale into the 100 position and hold. Can you make your 2 legs one, no light between those legs? Lower the legs down 1 more inch. Now reach back to where the wall meets the ceiling behind you and lift the shoulder blades up off the mat. Circle the arms around as you drag the knees into the chest and find a tight little ball. Now find the full expression right out. Inhale, hold. Exhale, around. 4 more. Inhale, hold. Exhale, pull everything in. Inhale, get nice and long. Exhale, circle around, get nice and small. Inhale, reach. Exhale, around. Inhale, reach. Get nice and long on the mat. And then find compression as you pull the knees into the chest. Lower down through the head, neck, and shoulders for just a beat. And then right back on up. Inhale, nod the chin to the chest. And exhale, settle your stomach off of your legs. For the single straight leg stretch, reach that right leg up, left leg out. Now pull your knee to your nose and deepen your upper C curve. Straighten through the back of your kneecap a little bit more and pull your straight leg to your face. Keep your upper curl as you switch the legs out, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Try and lengthen through the back of your leg. Now try and straighten through the back of that left kneecap and pull your knee to your nose. From where you feel that stretch, slice the air in front of you. Slice, and slice, and slice, and slice. Pull the leg to your face from those low abs. Your arms function as that cherry on top as you pull, and pull, and pull, and pull. For 3, and 2, and 1. Both legs up. Now, bring your hands to the outside of your quads and squeeze your 2 legs to become one. Keep the seam of your leggings zipped up. Transfer the hands behind your head and curl into yourself. Inhale as you reach those heels forward. Exhale as you hollow your stomach into the mat to lift the legs to 90 degrees. Inhale, make sure that low belly is winning the entire time and pull the waistline back to lift. Inhale, reach those heels forward. Exhale, zip the heels up. Inhale, reach them long, 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 and then paint the ceiling lift. Good, reach, 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 reach. Low back stays heavy on the mat. Last one. Good. Do not let your torso lose contact. And up. Beautiful. Bend the knees into the chest. Good. Give yourself a moment before we go ahead and do our crisscross. Hands behind the head. Let the elbows be pretty wide as you start to curl up through the head, neck, and shoulders. Hover the shoulder blades up off the mat. Smush your right elbow into your left knee and extend that right leg out nice and long. Now can you reach and try and touch the wall in front of you? Lift up and switch. Try and press that left leg through the wall. Lift up and switch and smush. Lift up and switch and smush. Lift up and switch and smush. Woo, that's a mouthful. Last one and switch. Beautiful, and that's plenty. Rock yourself on up to seated for spine stretch forward. Flex the feet. Give yourself just a simple forward fold and slide your palms to the tops of your toes and pull your toes to you. Notice how that really activates your heels and fires up this line through the back of your legs. Keep that, because when your heels are lazy, your bottom is lazy. And your bottom is the base of this exercise right now. Now, go ahead and pinch your seat and imagine you're giving yourself a little booster seat and grow nice and tall. Arms stay parallel to the ground as you inhale up and exhale, curl into yourself, coil into yourself like you're trying to tap your nose to your belly button and reach your fingertips forward past your heels. Now pull your belly back into that imaginary wall behind you and continue to stack your spine up alongside it. Good, inhale up, exhale, round yourself down. Inhale, grow 10 feet tall alongside the imaginary wall. And exhale down. Now here, imagine that my hand is on your low back, and I want you to exhale and fill my hand up. Now continue to inflate your back in all four directions as you start to stack the spine. Pull your front body into your back body to lift a little bit higher. One more. Round forward and stretch, 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 and lift up, up, up. Very nice. Let's give ourselves a little scoot forward for our open leg rocker. And then bend your knees into your chest just like you would for your rolling like a ball. Let's be nice and give ourselves a little prep here. So go ahead and reach that right leg out nice and long. Keep the external rotation as you do so. You should feel like the seam of your leggings, the ceiling can see the seam of your leggings here. Do one more to each side. Reach the right leg out nice and long. Now be strong. Try and reach for the wall in front of you and keep that energy as you bend the right leg. Now same thing here. Reach for the wall in front of you with that left leg. This time you're gonna hold it and slide the hand above the knee joint, maybe all the way up to the ankle. Good, now reach that right leg long. Same thing, slide the hands up. Now press the back of your legs into your hands and straighten through the back of your kneecaps. Point through the toes. Nod the chin to the chest. Keep the arms nice and strong as you curl back. Now push your legs into your hands and balance at the top. Good, and again, scoop under to go back. Lift the tail and nice strong straight legs as you balance at the top. Lift your chest, lift your posture. 3 more like that. Inhale to roll back. And exhale to come up and balance. Good. Inhale, bottoms up. Exhale, massage your spine and lift through the chest to keep your balance. Last one. Inhale back. And exhale, strong and straight and long. Beautiful. Squeeze the heels together. Reach your arms towards your toes. Keep the arms parallel to the ground and slide down that diagonal line as you articulate your spine down onto the mat. Only then do you bring your heels over your hips. We'll go for a TikTok here. Now we'll go for the intermediate version today, since this is an intermediate class. Heels together, reach both of your heels over to the right, keeping that left hip down onto the mat, and come back through center. Think like you're going to your 6 o'clock, excuse me, silly. Sorry, go to your 9 o'clock with both of your heels as you keep your right hip down onto the mat. Now come back on up through center. Let's go to 3 o'clock with both of the heels. And back through home. Now keep your 2 legs like one here, right? We're only going as far out of our center line that we could keep the box of our torso down onto the mat. Now just a little baby double leg lift. And up. Now connect the dots. Go to the left, down, around, and up. Find those exact circles. Right, down, around, and up. Good. Think of your single leg circles here and how much you had to use your stomach to support the weight of the leg. Really make sure that you're pulling your belly down towards the mat to control the circumference of these circles. Down, around, and up. Stay nice and controlled on the mat. Last one. Down, around, and up. Bend the knees into the chest. Now straighten both of your legs out nice and long. Bring your heels about as wide as the mat. Nod the chin to the chest, and just go ahead and pull yourself on up to seated. Maybe you give yourself a little scoop back so that you're centered on the mat. Flex the feet again. Find that spine stretch forward position, and then we're gonna go for our saw. On this first one, inhale the arms straight up, and then square your sternum over your left knee. Round forward, and then your right pinky should land just nicely on the edge of that left pinky toe. Cartwheel the left tricep back. Now inhale here, and exhale, round the knee to the nose, round the knee to the nose, and round the knee to the nose. Inhale, bring your left arm back to meet the right. Fill up the lungs as you come up through center. Exhale here. Inhale up, twist over to the right. Now dive down. Your left pinky should be on the outside of your right pinky toe now. Cartwheel the right tricep up, add an inhale, and exhale, knee to the nose, exhale, knee to the nose, and exhale, knee to the nose. Stay square as you cartwheel the right hand back to meet the left. Inhale up and through center. Exhale, bring your arms by your side. Good, now let's go into the full expression now here. I always like to add that little prep because sometimes when we get right into it, the shoulders just have a mind of their own. So this is just gives us a little bit more of an incentive to stay square here. So bring your arms out to a T, palms face down. Inhale up through center, twist over to the right, palms face in, dive down, exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale up through center, twist over to the right, flip the palms, round the knee to the nose, and exhale deeper, and exhale deeper. Inhale up, twist to the left, exhale down, down, down. Inhale up, twist to the right, dive down, exhale round, round, round. Inhale up through center, beautiful. And let's go ahead and flip over onto our stomach. I'm gonna go ahead and continue to face the same direction. Next is our neck roll. Good. Now I actually like to start off in like a baby low lift cobra position like you would in yoga. I think it's a nice way to kind of introduce the posture. So make sure that those elbows are just underneath the shoulders and then arms are like 2 railroad tracks. Now go ahead and just find a little bit of extension here. Hug the shoulder blades together, keep pulling the heart forward. And then if your arms are already in parallel, slide the hands out so that the last 3 fingers are just over the mat. And then pull your heart forward as you press into your palms and come into a little bit more of extension here. Now can you squeeze the back of the legs together and like I'm pulling on your ankles, lengthen your legs a little more and hover your belly off the mat a little more. Look to the right, scrape the chin to the chest, feel all those little muscles in your neck. Look left, look center, now lift up more. Look to the left, scrape the chin to the chest. Look right, look center, and drape yourself down. Press yourself back into a little child's pose and find a counter stretch. Press yourself right back for single and double leg kicks. First things first, make a little pillow with your hand and bring your hand to the pillow. Squeeze heels together like you have a little mermaid fin, and then lift the kneecaps up off the mat and anchor into the front of your hip bones to lift the mermaid fin up off the mat. Now get longer through the legs as you press the tops of your toes down into the mat. Now smush your pillow into your forehead and come into a little extension through the top half. And lift, lift, lift. Good, now lower the pillow down. One more just like that. Press your forehead into the pillow and press your hips into the mat to lift your legs up. Lift the mermaid fin up. Now press the tops of your toes down into the mat. Press the pillow into your hand and lift up, 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 up to the top half. Good. Now let's go ahead and piece it all together. You may not have the same range of motion now that we're adding it together, and that's okay. Okay. Now start to get longer instead of higher through your body. Prioritize the pillow going one way and your feet going the other. Feel that nice long line through your back body. Try and lengthen your heels a little bit more and open your chest without lifting any higher. And lower everything back down onto the mat. Now turn the little pillow into a little fist. Wrap your non-dominant hand around your dominant hand, and you can narrow through the elbows to create a little diamond here. I even like to scoot my hands in a little bit closer. Now you're in that extension that we had for the first part of our neck roll, right? Pull your heart towards your fist, smush your fists into the mat, and pull your fists to your heart. Notice how that lifts your powerhouse up off the mat a little bit more. Now here, you're only gonna lift the kneecaps a little bit more, but try and hover your straight legs off of the mat, and you should feel your high hamstrings start to kick in here. Now bend your right knee and kick your bottom. Kick, and switch, and switch. Feel like you're squeezing. Squeeze. Keep those hips still for 3, and 2, and 2, and 1. Tap the toes down towards the mat. Keep the integrity of the posture. Just lower your body down onto the mat. So the energy is still up. We're just getting nice and long, and we're parallel to the mat here. Bring your right cheek to the mat. Squeeze the heels together. Lift the legs up. Now keeping the kneecaps exactly where they are. Bend the knees to prepare. And actually, I want a little more. Go ahead and lift those kneecaps up. Squeeze. When you kick your bottom, feel like you're squeezing the heels. Go ahead and extend the legs out nice and long. Lift your head up off the mat and slide your fingertips towards your heels. Keep the kneecaps lifted, left cheek to the mat. Kick your bottom. Lengthen the legs and open the chest as you slide the fingertips towards your toes. 2 more like that. Right cheek to the mat. Kick your bottom. Lengthen the legs and stretch. Last one. Left cheek, gaze up and kick. And stretch. Beautiful, guys. Go ahead and push yourself back into a child's pose. And then flip over onto your back for a neck roll. Flex your feet and let yourself have about a 1.5 fist distance between your feet here. Send the heels away. Imagine that there's like a strap on your ankle as you roll yourself down one bone at a time, and we'll get started at the bottom. Okay, slide the hands behind the head, and for just a moment, let the elbows be wide, and notice if you feel like your rib cage like unzipped here. I want you guys to narrow through the elbow and close the rib cage. On your inhale, curl your nose to your belly button and try and pull your forehead to your knees. Now stretch, stretch, stretch. Inhale, stack the spine. Hinge back with a flat back. And when you can't anymore, you start to scoop the tailbone under and roll back one bone at a time. Inhale, curl into yourself, round down, down, down. Inhale, up. Hinge back, and then when you can't anymore, you roll, 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 roll. Good, 4 more like that. Inhale to round up, exhale, stretch, exhale, stretch, exhale, stretch. Grow 10 feet tall as you inhale up. How long can you keep the crown of your head on the ceiling until you have to scoop under and lengthen through the low back, middle back, upper back? Very good. Inhale up, exhale, use your hands to stretch, stretch, stretch. Inhale up, crown of the head stays on the ceiling, flat back, and then you lengthen, 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 lengthen. Last one, inhale up, exhale down, down, down. Inhale up, nice proud chest, and use that to get longer, longer. Pull your belly to the mat to control the descend. Beautiful. Next are our side kicks. Flip over onto your left hip and then slide yourself back so that your head, neck, shoulders, hips, and heels are all lined up on that line of the long side of your mat. Now leave everything from your torso up there and slide your heels forward to the front of the mat. Now, this is a great place to get started, or go ahead and bring your hands behind your head. Lift your heel to hip height. Nice little external rotation. Reach that top heel a little bit longer than the bottom heel, and then go ahead and kick it forward. Think of your leg circles here. Now sweep the leg back. Notice the translation to your neck roll or your swan here. Now kick forward without letting the torso shift, and kick back and get long through the back of the leg. Kick forward and back. Let's go for 5 more. 5, and reach, and 4, and reach, and 3. Get longer. Good. Prioritize really keeping this low back nice and still. So you're using the work from the outer glute and those right low abs to control the movement. Bring the heels together. Keep that external rotation. Here's where we can have a little bit of fun. Go ahead and kick it up. Yes. Ooh, these hips are so tight today. And up. Let's go for 5. Good. And 4. Stay long through the inner thigh. And 3. And 2. And 1. Now heels together. Small little circles, just the size of a magic circle. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feel that control through the inner thigh. Just strike a match at the heel. Strike a match. Strike a match. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. A little hot potato to challenge the work here. Everyone meet me with the heel just in front of the toe. Nice and light. Think hip agility. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, up from 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Heels together. Now make that little pillow that we started off with before our single and double leg kick. Bring the pillow down towards the mat. Roll over onto your stomach. Keep the legs lifted. Make sure you're squared on the mat. And then transitional beats. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Now make the emphasis on the inner thighs. In, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. The emphasis on the out. You have an imaginary miniband. Out, 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 out your glutes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Now inner thighs, one more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Everyone roll onto their right hip. I'm gonna go ahead and flip around so I can still see you guys. Okay, Line yourself up nice and long with the back of the mat. Make sure you're in line with your head, neck, shoulders, hip, woo, and heels. Now keep your torso where it is. Bring your heels to the front. Now whatever arm position you had on the other side, go ahead and find that here. Lift the top leg up to hip height. Keep reaching nice and long. And 8 times we're going to go ahead and kick forward and back, just like we did on the other side. Hollow your stomach as you pull your knee to the nose, and then find the length through the back of the leg as you find extension. Good. Kick forward and back. Prioritize the stability of your hips and your low back for 3 and 2. And pause with your heel in line with the hip. Keep that nice external rotation and have some fun and kick it up. Let's go for 8 and 7. Keep the leg nice and long. And here you can really just like kick up and control it down. Let that stretch through the inner thigh. That's it. Beautiful. Go for 3 and 2 and 1. Now pause with your heels together. And just like magic circle size circles, let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and reverse. Feel that control from the outer glute and that work through the inner thigh. 2 and 1. A little hot potato to wrap it up. Everyone meet me in front and tap for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. 3, 2, 1, and up. 3, 2, 1, and up. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Bring the heels together. Flip over onto your back, whatever direction that you're in, and we'll go ahead and get right into our teaser. Good. For today, we're just gonna go right into our full expression, okay? Nod the chin to the chest, hover the heels off of the mat, lift everything up, keep your heels at eye height, and bring your arms in line with your legs. Bring your biceps by your ears and get a little bit more lift through your spine. And get long as you roll through your 100 position and hold. And again, keep the heels in line with your eyes as you hover everything up off of the mat. Reach your fingertips towards your toes. Inhale, bring the biceps by the ears and lengthen as you roll yourself down through your 100 position. Last one, just like that. Keep reaching those fingertips towards the toes. Articulate off of the mat. Now, can you lift your upper back a little bit more? Bring the arms by the ears. Can you lift your entire spine? Flex through the feet and fold in half. Last thing here, go ahead and scoot yourself forward for seal. Heels together, toes apart. Bring the pinky edge side of your feet together. It looks like a little bread loaf to me. Thread your hands through the window of your legs and grab for your ankles. Smush your elbows into your inner thighs and squeeze your inner thighs to your elbows. Open up the hips as you separate the feet and clap, clap, clap. Roll back. On this first one, just balance. And then lift yourself back up to balance on your tailbone at the top. And repeat. Clap, clap, clap. Roll back. If you could balance here, you can open up the hips at the back and pull your belly off of your thighs and squeeze your bottom to balance at the top. Good. Now let's flow through it. 4 more. Roll back. Clap, clap, clap. And up. Clap, clap, clap. Open up the hips. Let it come all the way from the base of the hip sockets. 2 more like that. And up. Good. Last one. Massage your spine. Keep the tail lifted. Balance at the top. Clap, clap, clap. Now this one, let's all finish and come up to standing. Roll back. Clap, clap, clap. Cross through the feet. Rest yourself up. And you guys are all done for the day. All right, that's all I got for you today. Stay tuned for more classes to come. Thank you for doing the intermediate mat class with me.